This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Syracuse Orange and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Orange head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Poor starting field position here for this offense. The give from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Little. Right on the money. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Looking deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up?
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there.
Defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it up to about... The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. He leaves it with his back. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Returns like that are why you don't. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Syracuse Orange and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. To the air. It's Little. Escapes the pressure going right. Puts it out of the air. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball comes to rest. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. A nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Little. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He got it. And that'll put the Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Stokes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he dropped it. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give on the counter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Under fire. Intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, he's got room. They'll run it from the gun. Looking for more room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down here for the offense. They'll go to the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Little. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. From the gun, the ground game. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Here's a little room there. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it from the gun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you do.
The inside handoff. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And the punt team got it. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Back to throw, it's Little. Rushes on him, looking wrong. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Fires quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Syracuse right back at it.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
I'll tell you.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Unloads it left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Orange will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Crosses the line of scrimmage. And he runs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll open the second half with a run. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Run it with the fullback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Running inside. It's Amaro. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The defense
Covering it up and not letting... Here's a hit. And it's a sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job getting the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The run from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. On target. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Syracuse right back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Inside, it's Byrne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Little. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Bringing the heat. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to... The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll field this one in tight quarters. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The big fullback's got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Byrne.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
The give to the fullback. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the fullback. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the fullback. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. The give out of the gun. Makes it past the marker. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Syracuse right back at it. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. It's Little. Scrambling away. Has it. He gets it in. The orange, after the big pass play, might just throw it again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Bounced off his feet.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it just... Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's straight. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area.
Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Little. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. finds his back in the middle. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got his man! And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Little. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give on the inside. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Orange will have to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Nice job to make the fair catch. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. A 1st and 10 for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Little. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Timeout called by NC State, that's their 2nd. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. And it's goal! This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Byrne. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Syracuse hopes they can just drain this clock. He'll try it again. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Give to the back. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. you're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
I caught up with the Orange head coach before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that. No gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 10-11. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw. It's Little. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Stokes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Reads it, fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down? Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. After making the interception. Back to throw. It's Little. Fires left. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Syracuse right back at it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Silva. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They've got the screen set up. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Little. Got out of trouble and throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Quarterback on the keeper. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my...
And he's in! Touchdown, Syracuse! That touchdown was... The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets it. Maybe a crease. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. This offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get down. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. It'll be a draw. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Right back to him on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll have a... First down at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Looking downfield, it's Little. Quick completion on the out. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And here comes play. Six of the drive. Might as well stick with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Syracuse mere inches away from a third down conversion. They'll try to get the first through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just feeds the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. To throw, it's Little. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Silva. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after he... Run inside. It's Amaro. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, it's Little. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Orange will have to punt. And the punt hits at the Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Amaro. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Syracuse Orange. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Finds a man on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off play action on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Zings it complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Gives it to the back on the draw. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Little. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left.